Right, good morning everyone. Now, I've got a few things to show and share with you this morning. This is a project I'm doing. I sit and do this at night. It's just a little scenic view with a few flowers in the front. I've used the French knots, but I'm going to enlarge the butterfly because that's going to be the focal point as well as the flowers. And then this is all going to be in the background. And I've used two lots of different threads, coloured threads, on the trees, like the light shining in. So that's just a project I wanted to share with you that I'm doing. So that's that one. Now, do you remember the paper I did the other day? I showed you the one that was opaque. Well, this was opaque, but I painted it. And I just used normal acrylic white paint. Put that down there. I just painted the background because then I can cut things out and use that on my project and you'll be able to see it. When I did the little cover thing yesterday, the front cover, because it was opaque, the paper, you couldn't see the pattern properly, and I went to cut the bike out. So you just paint on the back of them. That was the same. I painted that one as well, and that's not painted, you see. It's translucent, so I didn't want that, but they stand out better if they're painted. And again, right, flexible. I know one lady made a comment that they're still paper. They are, but they're still more like a fabric paper. It's like a non-woven. That's what you call a non-woven fabric. She also gave some ideas, you know, of what else she'd done with hers, which is great because I love it when everybody shares. So I do thank her for that. It's nice when you come along and share your ideas. But yeah, so that's without, and that's with painted, I mean. So they will get used in my projects. So that's that. This is our bead kit. You know the Bohemian beads? Someone's asked me to share with you what's in the kit before she decides to buy it. So, you get a bag of mixed beads. These are the Bohemian beads. You've got, well, when I say Bohemian, there's lots of different glass, crystal, some beautiful beads in there. Right, each kit contains 3 beads. That's why you've got a good mixture of beads there, and the beautiful beads. So you'll get a bag with all those beads in. You'll get 3 different colours. You're getting more. But there's purple, there's cream, and there's 2 different greys. That's chenille, absolutely gorgeous. So is that. So you're getting those. You get the wire to do your beads with. So there's 3 wires, 1 per bead. You're also getting a stack of those seed beads as well, so you can wrap around that's for hanging, like making charms and that from the top to the bottom of your bead. You're getting the 3 tubes to make your bead, because that's what they're made from. You get that seed bead one as well, the multicoloured one, which are gorgeous. They look great when you've wrapped your wire around. You get a load of pins to be able to hang your beads from the bead. Then you're getting some of these, which are the decoration bits if you want to put those on the front. You're also getting the tiny rose. You're getting the chain that you can wrap around the bead. I mean, if you do that, you do that. That's up to you. You get some more garland, the beaded string. So you're getting that one. And then you get, let me just put these in here, those, which is the trimming that you can wrap around your bead. They look lovely on. They really bring it together to make it look like a bead. You know, a Bohemian bead. But you also get a bag, absolutely chocker with bead caps, little flowery beads that you can add, all your metalware, all your metal beads. You know, some of them are, well, they're all gorgeous. You get these little coloured beads as well. They're flatbacks, and there's a little cameo. Look, I'm not sure if you one of those little tiny cameos. There's lots in here for you to play around with, and that is the Bohemian bead kit. And if anybody wants one of those, I've already got orders for them, but I can't remember how many. There's only 6 kits available. So if you want one, let me know. This is the paper stack that I said we had for sale. This is everything in your kit. So I'm just going to take this out. Oops. This is just for junk journals or whatever you want to use them for. There's no particular theme about it whatsoever. It's just some bits and pieces I've had lying about, and I thought, you know what, make a kit out of them. And yes, there's a bit of blue in it as well. So it was just bits I wanted, and that's the freebie. Sorry, that's your freebie. Right, so in this kit, let me just share it with you. I originally folded the paper and I thought, you know, but I had some of these spare, so I thought I'll give you them flat. So, most of the kits are identical. And those that are not, they've still got the same papers in, just different ones. I've added 4 lots of that fabric. Remember that nice fabric I picked up the other day? So you've got the lilac, it's kind of like a pinky lilac, purple, buttercream and brown. So it's an A4 sheet for you to play around with. Then you've got several of these, but you can cut them up, you can cut them out, you can make tags with them, whatever you want to do with them. So you've got those, and you've got some more here. And don't forget that you can fold it the other way if you don't want that one. Just fold it. Or cut it and, I don't know, make that into a tag, whatever you want to do with them. You've got so many of those. Then you've got so many of this one. Sorry. I could have laid them all flat, but I'd already folded these. They decided to give you the rest as well, to use them up, basically. So you've got all of these to play around with, do what you like. That one goes that way, whichever way you want. So you've got those. I've also put some fabrics in and some trimmings, some ribbons, some beading. Oh, and some of those doilies, some of the new fabric. Not doilies, appliques. There's one doily there. So you have a selection of those. This is that tubular trim. So you can thread your wires through it or whatever. So you can do something different with that. I'll show you that one in a minute. We've got some cutouts. There's all different cutouts there. Braiding, some more bling. Some loose bling there. And do you remember the vintage trimmings that I bought? I'm not going to get them out because they're beautiful. You've got some beaded trim there. And then you've got some vintage braiding. Tassel, I think they are. Yeah, tassels. So you've got those. Then I put these in as well. They're absolutely stunning butterflies. You've got the material ones. And then you've got the, you can just, I think the sticky back. Peel them off and put them on. And there's several of those. Plus a buckle. Plus some other bits and pieces inside. Little trimmings. So you've got those. And then I just threw this freebie in for you. Because I had a lot of these to play around with. I know it doesn't match the kit, but they're free. So if anyone's interested in that, so that's the paper stack. I've 6 of those, if anyone's interested. You can either let me know on this video or send me an email, a message via the shop. These are for my own personal viewers and that come here. The shop is global, so anybody can buy it. But this is your chance to get them. at a lower price if you buy it direct. Right, this is the blue kit, the book, the journal. Remember I showed you the purple one the other day? Look at this. It is chocker. And if you miss these, your fault, not mine. So that's the wadding for the book. You're getting the 4 pages. So that makes 4 pages. You're getting the inside. That's what you put on the inside. You're getting the canvas for the outside of the book. And it's, you know, proper calico. And then you get the A4 sheet, which you cut an inch off and then you split the rest in half. And that makes your book, your journal. Okay? So I'm just going to move that to one side. Now, I'm not going to get everything out of the bags because it took me too long to pack. There's only 2 blue kits available, I have to say. Right? Just 2. But I keep getting messages. Can you give this? Can you do that? Will you do this? Will you do that? I do everything I can to accommodate what you want. Now, I'm just going to go through the bags. No, I'll go through the material first. So these are what you're getting. This is the patchwork journal. And there's enough here to do 4, plus other things as well. Because I always make sure you get plenty. So you've got that kind, and they're all mixed blues. So I'm just going to fold them back like that. You get that one. Sorry, that's pure silk. Pure silk, that one. But it's got colour, blue colour to it. You're getting that. That. That's like a leatherette. Some may only be small pieces, some may be A4. That's not that small. Oops, let me hang on because I'll have to turn that over now. Some are double. That's double. But they're every colour I could think of. I know that's like a bluey green. These were the new fabrics. Oh, and this is just gorgeous. That's what I did my book cover with yesterday. Don't tell me you can't make 3 or 4 journals out of this. You could do a bag and a journal matching. Make a bag and put your make your journal and put your journal in your bag. That's like that. Gorgeous cheesecloth. Then you've got that one, then you've got that one, and these are the bigger sheets. You've got that big piece. Okay, so that's your fabrics. And basically it's everything blue that I had. So I'm just going to pop that back in the bag. Thought you managed to see all of that. I've put a whole wad of those appliques in. Really good mixture and trimmings. So you've got that here. You've got buckles, bows, flowers I've made, ribbons and bows. Different trimmings. And you know all our trimmings are all top quality. You've the string to make you tassel with, but I've put a tassel in, another handmade flower. Anything blue, and you've got beiges and creams as well with white. So you've got a good colour combination. You've all your coloured threads. You might want to hang a charm off it if you're making a book. Lots of different trimmings. Braids, a little bit of fabric there. Beads, seed beads here. And a beautiful tassel, look at that. And you've got some flat back pearls, roses. Again, some more thread. That's the wool. More trimmings, little tiny blue bows. Lots of different trimmings for you to play around. Patch patchwork journal, remember. Then in this one, again, all different size roses, the blue flowers, you can put a pearl in, put you some bling in, little droplet crystals. It's stuffed, this one. There's a brooch in there, handmade dangle bit from me that you can still hang on the front cover. Beautiful pearl. And so many little... that's it. Let me just show you that brooch. They've both got a different brooching. That's a vintage one. And then you've got the little teardrop beads for you to play around with that you might just want to sew on a row. This is the one with all the buttons and beads in and some more flowers. Oh, and I've given you some of those if you're doing, you know, like a tassel, a beaded tassel that you might want to hang. So that'll go between, the spaces go between your beads. And a good selection of beads and bling. And then the last one is this one. And it's just chocker. Chocker, chocker, chocker. Beautiful. I don't know if I can get this out. Look at this. Now, only 5 of you had these. I only had 5, but the other one has one that I made. A fancy one. And that's a triple layered butterfly. There's a bell. You can hear that. Beads. Lots of different things. So if anyone's interested in that, they are chocker, these kits, I have to say. And that one, I can't do it any cheaper, but that one's £28. But that's cheap. That's inexpensive for a kit this size. Because the quality and quantity is outstanding. So that one, the blue kit, and I've got 2 only. That's £28 for that, plus shipping. Okay. And you're getting everything in it that you need. You could teach a class out of that. You could have half a dozen people and give them so much each to do. That's how full. Beginners, perfect kit for you to buy. It's got a bit of everything you need for you to start and craft and play around with. Now, a lucky person, when I do the green kit, is going to get this. It is a perfume jar. I'm going to put that in the first green kit that I do. There are 2 purples, 1 sold. So if anybody wants the other purple, let me know. Next one's going to be the pink and neutral, which is Karen's. Karen, I'm going to be doing yours next. And I'm going to be doing a brown kit. And I might get the green kit done. Because everything's cut. I just have to pack it. The thing is, to pack something like that, to cut it, prepare it, and pack it, it takes a long time. And that's why I don't do them too many of each. Because I don't mind, I can sit for weeks doing these sort of things. You know. So if I get 3 people, 4 people saying, oh, I'll have a blue kit. It's all cut ready. I just have to make it up. But yeah. And I've got some awesome stuff coming in. I can't, oh God, for kits. I'm going to concentrate on kits because kits not only fill your stash up, but they give you inspiration and you never feel you've not got nothing to do. Because look at that. My head spins when I see something like that because I know what I could do with it. Oh, nice cup of chai first thing in the morning. It's probably about 7 o'clock. But, like I say, I'm going to be doing the pink and cream. So it's like pink and neutral kit next. And then I will do the green kit this afternoon, I think. And one of you will get that to hang from your bag or your book. Or both. Well, you can only hang it from one. And if you want it, let me know on this video or send me a message via the shop. The other one thing is Denise Manning. We're having such a problem, darling, aren't we? Trying to sort you out. But we'll get there. Check your messages. All the ladies that a pain at the end of the month. Or I managed to get everything off the shop that you wanted and put by. So I've deleted it off the shop so nobody else can buy it. Oh, I've got these. Now, this is another thing I've got. I don't want them. I made them a long time ago, but I don't want them. So they are for sale. They're on wood, and I covered it with some fabric. Then I painted the fabric. Did I paint the fabric? Yes, I did. I painted the fabric. Yeah, it's not a card. No, I painted it. So I covered it with fabric, this like paper fabric. And it's a pair, but I don't want them. So if anyone's interested in doing something, these will come off if you're very careful, because it's on wood. No, it's chipboard, sorry. That was wood. You know, you could get them off. And there's a couple of bits of bling and whatnot. And these were the flowers that I did. But, and if you look, she's diamante rings, earrings, diamantes on her shoes, in her hair, and then I actually put a diamante on his neck chief and on his shoes as well. But if anybody wants those, I do actually, these cost a fair bit when I bought them, when I say a fair bit, so but that was a long time ago. If you are taking them off, be careful, you know, because I paid quite a lot for those. They were on plaques, and I had to buy the plaque in order to do this. But the plaques were buggered, but they were vintage. Let me know if you want them, if you're interested. Right, and do you know what I would do if I were you? If you're going to take this off, because it looks like I used glossy accents, best thing to do, it's chipboard. Put it in some hot water. Soak it in hot water and peel the back off. And then you'll be able to use that rather than try and prise it off, because you might snap it. So that's just a suggestion. That's how I do it. It's the safest way to do it. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.